What is up guys, Charles here and I'm back with another video. Thank you so much for checking in. For today I want to share a concept that I got from a really nice book. The book is called Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I love books about habits because if you really think about it, our whole lives are shaped by our habits because they're like automatic behaviors that we just do without thinking about them, and our whole life is basically constructed by these habits. Like even the thoughts you're thinking on a daily basis are also habits, because most people, 95 to even 99% of your thoughts are always the same on a daily basis, which is pretty trippy to think about. But just as a side tangent, today I want to talk about why most people fail when they want to start new habits and what you need to do instead. So if you want to see that, make sure to watch that video till the end. Also make sure to subscribe down below because I will talk about a lot of more stuff in the near future. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. So what you need to know about human psychology is we as human beings, we always plan too much, but we never take enough action. What I mean by that is, if you think about it, let's say you want to start to meditate on a daily basis, or you want to start to eat healthier. Most people, they set like really big goals. Like for example, you want to meditate and you tell yourself, yeah, I want to meditate for 20 minutes a day. I mean, like Tim Ferriss also meditates for 20 minutes a day, so I can also do it. And then you start to do it, the first day goes well, and then the second day you're like, oh no man, I need to meditate for 20 minutes, that's just too long, I don't have the time right now, let's do it tonight. And then at the end of the day you don't have the willpower anymore to stick to it, and you just don't do it. And then the next day you have an excuse because you're like, I didn't meditate yesterday, so I can just skip a day more. And then the habit basically dies. So what I started doing after reading that book is I started to set myself really little goals so I'm not intimidated by them. So instead of telling myself to meditate for 20 minutes a day, I just told myself, okay, I'm going to meditate for 1 minute a day. Or another example is, I need to study for a certain exam right now, and instead of telling myself to study like 30 minutes a day, I just tell myself to study for 1 minute or for 30 seconds. So the reason behind it is, as soon as you are into the action, as soon as you are into reading that book for 30 seconds or meditating for 1 minute, you are in the action, and then your brain kind of realizes, it's actually not as painful as I thought it is. Because the reason why you're never starting these actions is you kind of think, okay, it's painful to meditate for 20 minutes. I don't want to start the action, so you don't do it at all. But as soon as you are into the action itself, you mostly follow through it. So you need to give your brain proof instead of promises. A promise would be, meditate for 20 minutes every day, it won't be any problem. But that's like kind of a promise. You cannot tell your way into a habit. You need to take the action, like give your brain proof that it's not that painful, and then you will mostly follow through it. So then if you meditate for 1 minute, you are meditating for 1 minute, and then you can stop because you reached your goal of doing the habit. And then you did it for every day for 30 days or 60 days. And then as soon as you meditated for 1 minute every day, you can always increase the intensity of the habit. Or what is also cool is you meditate for 1 minute on one day and you have a really good day, and then you tell yourself, okay, I'm just going to meditate longer, and then you meditated 10 minutes that day, or 20 minutes, or even 30 minutes. And then the next day you meditate just for 1 minute, but you maintain the habit of meditating every day. And what happens then is your identity changes. And when your identity changes, magic things happen, because as soon as your identity changes, you will always behave congruent to your self-image. So a good example is, let's say you want to stop smoking. If somebody tells you, hey, you want to smoke? If you say, no, I want to stop smoking right now, so I cannot take this cigarette. Or you say, no, I don't smoke, I'm not a smoker. Who do you think will stick more to the new habit? The guy that says I'm not a smoker, or the guy that says I'm trying to stop smoking? Of course the guy that says I'm not a smoker. So if you change your self-image, if you change your identity, you will stick better to the habit. And the way you change your identity is taking action. And how do you take more action? By telling yourself to do like less. By telling yourself, okay, I'm just gonna meditate for 1 minute. I'm just gonna eat one healthy meal a day, or even smaller, like I'm just gonna stop to drink like Coca-Cola, and the rest will stay the same. So actually little habits will be the habits that will put yourself in a position to reach your goals, instead of telling yourself to like read for 1 hour every day or stuff like that. So this was my video for today, guys. Let me know how you liked it. Also, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any suggestions for future videos. Let me know that in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.